Good Saturday morning and welcome to another edition of the award-winning Outdoors with Larry Ray on 790 The Bet. Brought to you proudly by the Tennessee Wildlife Resources Agency and Wally Hatchett's Comfort Food and Drinks at 6439 Summer Avenue. Now here's your host, Larry Ray.
Hey, good Saturday morning. Welcome to Outdoors with Larry Ray. And this is Larry Ray, and this is my voice. It continues to change. My voice is going south and my hair's going north. So, I mean, I'm getting plenty of hair now. I got my first haircut since cancer, and the young lady looked at me and she said, what do you want me to do with that? And I said, well, just trim it off and leave it on the top. So now I am officially cancer-free and got plenty of hair. But, all right, this is for Saturday. That means BW, that Bonus Wong. And he's here in his full Ole Miss outfit. I don't know what his socks look like, or I don't want to know what anything else. But he's got his Ole Miss outfit on. Good morning, Ron.
Good morning, Larry. How are you this morning?
I'm doing better.
You're looking well this morning in the studio, and
yes,
glad to have you. Good morning, everybody.
There he is, and then of course out of Jackson, Tennessee, and he's already told us that he had a good game last Saturday, too.
Absolutely.
And Bill Cooksey, what did you say is in the background right now if we had a camera on you? So
yeah, if we were on a Zoom call, you'd see a football field covered in these orange blobs of masses of people, some goalposts tilting to the side,
yes,
52-49 numbers at the bottom, and whatever that means.
And the goalposts are floating in the Tennessee River, wherever they went to. So
correct.
Expensive goalposts. Now, they said there was 3 goalposts. Now, what do you mean by that? I thought there's only 2 on the field, but they had to replace 3. I don't know if they went.
Well, they went to the practice field and
got
those.
Field and got that one, too. So, anyway, but a lot of fun. Appreciate Bill being as he is on the fourth Saturday. He's got some really interesting things to talk about in a segment on the show that we're going to let Bill kind of roll with it. Of course, we're going to talk a little bit of fishing because there's a big event going on down at Helena, Arkansas. Well, Helena, West Helena. There is the Mississippi River Monsters Mega Bucks catfishing tournament that Bill, I don't know if you've had a chance to be over in our area and see the river, but it's pretty amazing, isn't it, Ron? I mean,
yeah, it's really fun, amazing to see yachts in the Memphis Harbor sitting in mud.
Sitting in mud.
I have seen some footage of that, and believe it or not, right now this is already having an impact on duck season.
Oh, no doubt about it, because a lot of your cutoffs and everything are high and dry.
Yeah.
Well, but also farmers, for the most part, have had to quit cutting beans and corn.
That's true.
Because they can't. There's no place left to put the grain.
No, that's trucks are backed up for miles at these grain elevators along the river. It's pretty amazing. Yeah, you're exactly right.
They're getting about half.
We all forget how wide this net spreads from the Mississippi River and how important it is to us in so many ways.
Oh, yeah.
Well, not just they even had it on Channel 5 the other day about the tournament going on. And I think they found a boat from 1810, a vessel that they discovered.
Well, there's there's all kinds of things that's been found in the slow water, and some of it not really good.
No, they're not going to find one of your boats, are they, Ron?
No, but they did find a human skeleton.
Well, I guess so.
That's,
no telling how that got in there either. But anyway, we're going to talk about the tournament. Of course, this is Marty Marbury time. We'll zip Marty into the room and talk West Tennessee tourism. And then a little special segment down in the show today with Joan Horn. Joan, of course, is the refuge manager forever at the Tennessee National Wildlife Refuge in Springfield, Tennessee. And the amazing thing about that is they broke all records. Get this, they broke all records for banding wood ducks this year. And I tried to get the biologist on with Joan, but she says he's too shy to talk on the radio. Well, that's fine. He has talents of banding wood ducks, and Bill, I know I've been on a couple of those excursions. They're not the easiest thing to do. You know what I'm talking about?
It's not nearly as easy as the late season rocket net over mallards and pintails.
No, because you're in July and August, and and a lot of Ron's favorite critters are out at that time. But you're traipsing back through there. But they get this. They ended up with 1,600 banded wood ducks, more than any recorded at one location in the nation. And so we're going to talk about that and a lot of other things going on. And we might talk to Joan about, Bill, you're up in that area pretty close to the Tennessee Wildlife Refuge. And the water situation, even, in the Tennessee River, water systems and other ones are we just hadn't any rain. That's
No. I mean, as you know, Kentucky Lake is normally low this time of year anyway.
Yeah.
It's winter pool, but it's not up to winter pool anymore.
It's amazing. And we're going to try to get Steve McAdams. I was trying to get him on this week's show, but he's got to make $1. I mean, he's out there probably every day, either probably right now crappie fishing, but he's getting ready for duck season too, like Bill is and everything else. But then hopefully we'll close out today's show with the good guys over at Lindsay's Resort. Couldn't get them last week. They were at a trade show with Bad Cell. And so this week we're going to try to hook up with Guy Jay Gutermuth and Resort GM Lindsay White. But a lot of things going on now. Bill and Ron know this for a fact. It's hard to believe, but in about 2 weeks, a little over 2 weeks, the deer season will start in Tennessee on Halloween, Monday the 31st of October. And, of course, that's in the CWD unit, which I'll be involved in, and hopefully we'll be out that Monday morning. But lots of report, deer movement. I got lots of acorn. Of course, I'm hunting fields, so that's typical of what might happen. But great reports from there. And then, Ron, that they had a bass tournament over at Pickwick. They had the kayak tournament over at Pickwick. The World Championship of black bass fishing is going on over in Lake Murray.
Yeah.
Mark Rose is representing part of the U.S. team.
James Watson's
there. I think our friend Fred.
Fred Boom Boom Rubanis is there.
He's part of that. And, that's going on. But, man, there's so much. This is, you think about
a lot going on, and the fishing is going well right now.
Papa's on it.
All right. Well, water temperatures in the area lakes is somewhere between the mid 60s to high 60s. Since all this cold front that we've had, and they'll stay about that over the next week or so. It may climb to the lower 70s, but probably the high 60s water temperature, which means that both your bass and your crappie are moving into the shallower coves and creeks, following the bait fish.
Yeah.
And that means fish shallower, fish slower, and just, follow the bait fish. This time of the year, both your bass and your crappie are feeding on shad, and so you want to follow that for your crappie fishermen. Right now they're still catching some power trolling, except they're power trolling in 5 to 7 feet of water, over deeper water, using fin spins with slab curly, white and chartreuse slab curly tipped on the fin spin. They're also catching them still using live scope, but the fish are shallower. They're starting to move towards any kind of cover that's in the water, whether logs or rocks. I know down at Sardis, you can fish along the river channel up above Toby to Hurricane Creek on a lot of the wood that's still in the water, catching those fish with a small hair jig, black and chartreuse or black and white, tipped with a small minnow, fishing 5 to 6 feet deep. And you'll be catching them. The bass are really starting to turn on good at the I-55 lakes. They're starting to move into the creeks. Secondary points are very good, using something like a spinnerbait or a vibrating jig such as a chatterbait or something like that.
Yes.
Doing very well. A chartreuse and white is a good color. Your smaller crankbaits such as a KVD 1.5 and a shad pattern will work real well. And they're starting to, and a great bait to use right now, especially on the Tennessee River lakes, and that's a 3.25 rage tail swimmer in a shad color. We're on a 1/8 ounce or a 3/16 ounce jig head with a 3/0 hook, and just working it slow. That's the whole key. And the fish are really starting to bite. They're still biting good, and they're going to be feeding until the water drops below 50 degrees. So it's a good time of the year to get out and catch some fish. Now, I did go brim fishing last week.
You did?
During the cold front days.
Yeah.
And what I found was I had to fish about 6 to 7 feet of water, and 8 feet of water with a cricket. And the reason is because the water is warmer in that part of the water column.
Okay. All right. And he's rolling that off over there. Doesn't even have a pencil. To come out with that information, and I was concerned because we had we got 2 minutes.
Yeah.
1 minute. We went from 35 degrees to 8. Today is 82.
Yeah, right.
So
by the way, for those that are fishing Pickwick,
yeah,
get out of the river and get in as shallow as you can. In the kayak tournament that they had, they caught more fish in it than they did the regional MLF tournament, and they're fishing 1 foot to 1.5 feet, no deeper than 2 feet.
All right, that's only you get on BW, on Bonus Wong, on 4th Saturday. All right, let's take a break. Bill Cooksey on the line in Jackson. Well, now he's in, what do I call you now? You're in Kentucky Lake now. Parsons,
Tennessee.
Parsons, Tennessee, and then Ron Wong in studio. Shelby McCall is our show producer. We'll be right back on Outdoors of Larry Ray.